Hey, this is Yong, and I'm here to do a quote by Hunter S. Thompson in a book called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So the quote isn't in page one, but it's more like a preface rather than the actual start of the book. You know how there's sometimes a short quote at the beginning of the novel before the first chapter begins that introduces the book. So it is kind of like that, and it gives an insight and sets the theme on what the book is really about. So the quote is, "He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man." This can be classified as an epigram since it is a short and witty saying. There are multiple uses of stylistic devices such as juxtaposition, metaphor, syntax, and pathos. First of all, the quote is memorable to me because it uses two contrasting subjects, a beast and a man. And it first makes you think whether there are any connections between the two. The element of juxtaposition was what primarily attracted me to this powerful line. Beast and mankind are two completely different species, and it was interesting to say what Thompson had to say about it. He's basically trying to explain how decadence can result in the loss of humanity and human emotion. So here, metaphor is also used to add further imagery. For example, Thompson compares indecent activities to simply a beast, which carries a very negative connotation to it. Thompson also appeals to the style by sounding very firm in his wording of the quote. For example, by starting with he who, Thompson sounds quite confident in his belief that someone who indulges excessively in vulgar activities, which is in this context are drugs and alcohol if you read the book, he will drown himself so deep that he no longer will carry the responsibility of being a man. Now this is a very deep and thoughtful saying. And this also adds on to the pathos element of the quote because it does indeed evoke some uncertain emotions and slight resignation to the readers. So yeah, this is my explanation of the quote, "He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man." Thanks for listening.